Hey everyone, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my fall project Use It Up finale. So I'm going to be going over everything that I finished this month and what I did not finish because there are a couple things I didn't finish. However, I finished way more than I had anticipated I was going to. So overall, I would call this project a huge success. I moved some old things out of my collection and I did really well, honestly, a lot better than I thought I would. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, let's go ahead and jump right on into the video. So I figure we'll just start with my empties since that's what the majority of this video is going to be. And I'll kind of breeze through them because there's a lot of things to go through. So I finished my Native Candy Shop body wash, started the project 1 month, 2 month, had the tiniest bit left. Like I would have been surprised if I hadn't finished that. It was okay. Overall, like I like the Native formula, don't get me wrong. This scent wasn't anything special. Like Strawberry Snowflakes is a way better strawberry scent. Strawberry Pound Cake is a way better strawberry scent. This was just like okay, nothing special, nothing I would really ever care to purchase again. So then I also finished the Find Your Happy Place Lazy Weekends shower gel. I loved this. This was phenomenal. At the start of the project, 1 month, 2 month, you can tell I hardly used it in October, but November I cranked it out. I loved this. It's such a sweet marshmallowy scent with a little bit of almond. Phenomenal, absolutely love. Also finished the Whipped Coconut Milkshake Fine Fragrance Mist. The lines have clearly rubbed off, but I'm pretty sure it was right there when I started, and then maybe the 1 month, I don't know. At this point, who knows? Regardless, I finished it. It was such a pretty scent. Something that started to give me like a little bit of a headache near the end because I think I was just overusing it a little bit too much. But regardless, I love the scent and something like I have a backup. I'm going to enjoy my backup. I also finished the matching body cream. This one I'm not going to open because for sure it's all messy. But at the start of the project, I was right there. The 1 month, the 2 month is somewhere hidden in this plastic, and then obviously finished it up now. Again, such a pretty scent. Started to give me a little bit of headache at the end, but it was so yellow. And like, I only got this like 5 months ago. I know it's because of the vanilla note. I understand that, but it got so yellow so fast that like, I feel like I had to use it up. If I'd waited till next summer, this would have been no good. I wouldn't have been able to use it on my body like at all. So I kind of felt rushed to use it, even though it was starting to not be the season for it. I think that's also why I kind of dragged it out till the end of the project to finish, was because it's really cold now, and this just isn't a cold weather scent. Even though it's a gourmand, it's summer gourmand for sure. Summer and like start of fall. But regardless, got super yellow, so I just cranked through it to finish it up. I also finished the Strawberry Tree Hut scrub. I think the first 2 months I didn't use it, or like September I didn't, and then October I used half. November it was the tiniest bit left. That took me like 2 uses to finish up. It's an okay scent. If you like strawberry scents, you're gonna like it. To me, it's a strawberry scent. It's nothing special, not something I would get again, but I'm glad that I got the use out of it. Also finished my Fall and Bloom lotion. This one, I think start of the project was right there, 1 month, 2 month. This month I prioritized this. I used it like crazy. I also used it in shower a couple of times. That kind of is the reason why I finished it, honestly. But not my favorite scent, not something I would repurchase, but I'm glad I worked through it and it's now out of my collection. Same thing with the Fine Fragrance Mist. The lines are, I think it started there 1 month, 2 month, I believe. But at this point, like I'm not going back through old videos to see the lines. It's just not worth it. This thing's going in the trash right after this video, so not putting in the effort this time. But again, it was an okay scent, a pretty plum scent. I got compliments on this one, like people liked it on me, but it's just not my kind of fall scent. So not something I would repurchase, just, it was okay. Also finished the Apple Macchiato Tree Hut scrub. This one, I think for the first 2 months I didn't use it, and then in November finished it up. Really pretty scent, something I would repurchase again. If they did like a good sale. I cannot close this tub. If they did like a good sale, because I mean, fall is pretty much over. Everyone's in the Christmas mindset, so I'd imagine they're going to be clearancing out their fall stuff really soon. If they do, I will snag another one. If not, like, I don't feel the need to own another one, but I really liked it, so I would like to. Also finished Vanilla Mocha Martini. I actually finished both forms, the lotion and the mist. The lotion, again, these lines are so bad. Again, started the project 1 month, I think that's the 2-month, and then I finished it. This was so good. This is one I wish I had another lotion of because I really, really enjoyed the scent. I do, however, have another bottle of mist. Couldn't tell you where the lines were. I think there was one right there at some point, but that's the best I could tell you. But I finished it regardless. Again, such a good scent. Like I said, I do have a backup mist and a backup shower gel, so I'm gonna be playing with those probably next year. I don't know, maybe in like January I'll be feeling a coffee scent though, so it's definitely a cooler weather kind of scent. I also finished my little sweet apple cider duo. The mist, again, lines rubbed off, but it's gone. Lotion, lines are all over the place. Started the project, I was about halfway, 1 month, and then 2 months is in there somewhere, but they're gone. Not a scent I would really consider repurchasing. Maybe a mist in the future, but overall, like, it was getting old. It was time for it to go. Glad it's gone out of my collection. Enjoyed the scent enough, but I don't know. Again, I might repurchase like the mist in the future if they ever bring it back again. I know this year they didn't, so it's probably just discontinued at this point, but it was pretty. I enjoyed it while I had it. I also finished the Strawberry Cheesecake Fine Fragrance Mist. This one is Strawberry Pound Cake from Bath & Body Works. So good, such a pretty scent. This is one I would repurchase in a heartbeat. I loved this. And, oh, I've got some lines. So it looks like started the project, maybe that was the 1 month or the 2 month, really couldn't tell you at this point, but finished it. Phenomenal scent, would again repurchase in a heartbeat. Also finished my birthday cake scrub. This one I'm calling it finished. I can't get that out. You can see I rinsed the container and still could not get that bit out, but phenomenal scent. I didn't use it the first month, and then the second month I used that tiny bit, so I used it like once, and then this month I cranked it out because I loved it. It's such a good scent. I will say the more I used it, the more like Fruit Loops it leans. It's definitely got like a fruity undertone, like a sweet gourmand fruity. I wouldn't call it like cake, maybe like a Fruit Loop cake. I don't know, but smells really good. Really enjoyed this one, and I do have backups, so obviously I repurchased. I finished my little Sensual Amber. I think started the project it was there, and then, oh, I didn't use it the first month, right. So it's like the only thing that still has lines somehow. So started the project 1 month, 2 month, and then obviously finished it up pretty easily. Such a pretty scent. This is one I would repurchase. However, I tend to forget about it. Like if I had the full-size bottle and it was just like in my collection, I probably would forget I owned it. So like I kept forgetting about the mist. So I'm torn because I do like it, but I keep forgetting I own it. So I need to, if I own it, I need to make sure it's in a place where I see it constantly, or it just will completely leave my brain, which is strange because I like the scent and I enjoyed using it. But that's just the way my brain is with the scent for some reason. Like when I was going through my bin, I forgot that this was even part of the project. So like, I don't know, maybe that just means I shouldn't repurchase, I shouldn't waste my time or my money, but I do really like the scent. Also finished the Onyx Bathhouse Creep On Creepin' Pumpkin Spice Latte Sugar Scrub. I love this. I'm not gonna open it because last time I opened it, the lid fell and got all over my pants. Love this scent, phenomenal scent, really good formula too. My one issue was the green was so green. Like it was kind of interesting actually, because like when it was washing off my legs, you could see like the stream of like green water. It was kind of cool, but also kind of weird. Like the green was a little too extreme for me, but regardless, love the scent, love the formula. I need to get some more Onyx Bathhouse scrubs to play around with different scents, but this is one I would repurchase again in a heartbeat next year, obviously, but definitely loved. I almost forgot to show the progress. So started the project in 1 month because it's very Halloween, so I didn't use it in September. October, I was unbelievably close to finishing it. I think I had one more use. And so then like the 1st of November, I finished it up. But absolute love, would repurchase again in a heartbeat. Finished up the hand cream from Bodyology, started the project. I think I didn't use it in the first month or something like that. And then this month I cranked through it. I don't like the scent, do not like the scent. It smells awful. It's like the more I used it, the less I liked the scent. But formula is really nice. Something I would repurchase this formula again, just not this scent. And I'll crank through the pocket bags together because these are the last items I finished. So sweet cinnamon pumpkin, I don't think I used for the first 2 months. And then in November, I cranked through the whole thing. Pumpkin cupcake, I didn't use the first month, and then like the second month I used half and then cranked through it, no problem. Love pumpkin cupcake. I have a backup to pumpkin cupcake. Sweet cinnamon pumpkin was just okay, probably not something I'd repurchase. All right, now on to the 2 items I did not finish. And to the best of my knowledge, these are the last 2 in the project. So they're just gonna carry over. They're just gonna get used in their own time. So this one doesn't surprise me. This thing is so like slimy. I don't want to touch it. But the Johnson's Shea and Cocoa Butter Oil Gel, I didn't use it the first month because I forgot about it. Second month I used a ton. This month I didn't even bother putting a line. I used it once and you can hardly tell that I used it. But I forget it exists. I love the way this makes my skin feel. Hate the way the bottle feels. It's just so slimy. I need to just like clean it. But then I also know it's just gonna get slimy again. And it's got like baby powder on the top. This thing's a hot mess. The label's peeling off. It's like 4 years old at this point. But I knew I probably wasn't gonna finish it. But even then, like I used a chunk. Like this is probably the most I've used all year of this product. So it's slimy, it's gross. I need to wash my hands. But I knew I wasn't gonna finish this. So then the last product I did not finish up is the Dove, what's this called? Foaming Body Wash in the Coconut Cookie scent. This I was using with whipped coconut milkshake, and it's fine. The more I used it, the more I realized it is very like coconutty rather than coconut cookie. So something I would use more in the summertime rather. So that's why you'll see I just didn't even bother finishing it. I've got less than half the bottle left though. So like, I'm fine with how much I used. First month, I think I used it once or twice. Second month, or no, first month I didn't use it. Second month I used a little. This month I used more. It's okay. The formula, I feel like it's hard to use because I'll put too much on my little scrub brush and then I've got foam falling everywhere. And that'll cover my whole body. But then I won't put enough on the scrub brush and it'll only cover like my arm. But it's figuring out how much to use. And I think I just have to do like 2 layers of it, like one for the top half, one for the bottom half. So I'm not like dropping product everywhere. But I don't know. It's not something I would repurchase this kind of a Dove again. Like I don't like the foaming formula. I just prefer their regular formula. But I wanted to give this a try. So that's why I bought it. And it is almost gone. I'll probably crank this out just casually. It's not going back in a project. It'll just be used in its own time. All right, you guys, that is everything. So I believe I started the project with 49 items and it looks like I used up 47. So that's insanity. I will say some of the lotions I used as like in shower lotions. A couple of the items were pocket bags and hand creams, easy things to use up. So while the number is very drastic, a lot of the things were very manageable. And I think a couple products had like this much left at the start. So I was just happy to have used up so many things to make way, not necessarily for new things, but just to dwindle down my collection and actually utilize my collection, make sure everything is getting used, nothing's getting forgotten about, like that sensual amber mist. I just make sure I'm using everything. Things that are getting old, like spiced pumpkin and sweet apple cider, those have been used. Even if I didn't love the scents on them, they've been used, they are gone, they will not expire. And just using things that I really enjoyed as well. Like I know I used some strawberry snowflakes, which is my jam. Now I'm just like reminiscing on all the things I got to use these past 3 months. This was really fun. I really enjoyed this, honestly, and I'm very proud of the progress that I made, as well as just like, even the things I didn't finish. I think at the start of the project, I said, I don't think I'm gonna finish these. But regardless, thank you all so much for watching. And if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave me a like and a comment below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.